Yo, Banter fam, what's happening? As we can see, Bitcoin right now, 41,700, starting to get a bit of a bounce. As you can see, some volume in the market, which is good. We have dominance hitting resistance. I'm going to go shortly through Bitcoin today. I've spoken tons about Bitcoin over the last few days, tons about Bitcoin dominances. I have a very big list of altcoins today. Very, very, very big list. And I'm giving you guys weekly and macro big views today on where we're at with these tokens. I'm going to teach you another simple little tool that's going to help you a lot to adjust. Are these retracements, we've been through a massive 2 cycles in the last few months. Are they healthy? And, I'm going to teach you the tool on how to look at that and to see, okay, from here, what's a healthy retracement from the move down? And where can we see if Bitcoin does wake up? The whole market wakes up now. Firstly, can we go lower? That's a big thing. We're going to look at the main tool for that. And if we do now break upwards, where can we expect to go next? I'm going to be giving a high time frame view on all of these tokens, guys. And as well as, it's 420, right? As we like to call it, National Snoop Dog Day. So I hope you're all enjoying and celebrating very well. No more wasting time. Let's snipe those entries.
Click. Have you heard the news? What? With his finger on the pulse, it's like Sheldon knew. Click. When the sniper shoots, we got Sheldon on the charts, so we never lose. Enter the sniper, sharpshooter advisor. Enter the sniper, he marks the charts right. Enter the sniper, he's calling the cycles. So enter the sniper, click. Time to be dedicated, sniper mode is activated. Explosions in the market are in target, and Sheldon demonstrates. Mirror on the wall, Master Sheldon tells us all. We got Sheldon on the chart, so we never lose. Enter the sniper, sharpshooter advisor. Enter the sniper, he marks the charts right. Enter the sniper, he's calling the cycles. Enter the sniper, click. Enter the sniper.
Sheldino. Yo, Banter fam. Happy Snoop Dog Day. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. If you are brand new to the channel, hit that like button, as we like to call it. Will Smith that like button and that subscribe button. It helps us get it all out to a lot of people. Obviously, we have a very powerful community. We've been here through the ups, through the downs, and I am here every day, and I'll be here along the journey with you guys. It's been crazy, guys. Whew. Hope you pat yourself on the back like we've been fighting a war for the last year. Crazy market, right? But we're here and we're kicking ass together. Guys, make sure you're following us on Twitter. Sheldon_Sniper is my Twitter. Make sure you're following Kyle. Make sure you're following the Banter crew as well. Make sure you're on our website, as you get tons of free alpha there every day. And we have the Crypto Shorts channel where we do charts of the day, quick 2-minute, 5-minute videos on specific coins. Sometimes you don't want to go through all the craziness. You just want to know 1 or 2 of those. You will find that on our other channel as well. Okay, no more wasting time. Let's get into it. Let's have a look at what are we looking at right now, and what can we sort of expect next. See Bitcoin, 41,800. Good. It's gonna teach us, guys, that we did have a pullback, but before that we had a pump too. And even though we're in a different range at the moment, we're always going to have, nothing will go in a straight line. We're always going to have a correction to a specific wave. Now, what I mean by that, and it's an important tool I'm going to teach you guys as well, is when we're shooting up here, you're always going to have, nothing goes in a straight line. You're always going to have a correction of that wave. Remember, it's bulls against bears. The higher lows are first things that are big for us to always look at. And then we get to a point where the bears, remember what happens here. The bulls shoot up, they get exhausted, then the bears have their turn. They get exhausted, then the bulls have their turn. Very simple in that sort of move. And end of the day, the simplicity for us, higher lows, reset RSIs, uptrend, downtrend. It's very basic to sort of look at that. And then, what happened? Yeah, we had bears, started to get exhausted. How do you know when the market starts to get exhausted? It starts to go sideways. You then start to see volume taper down. And then all of a sudden, you see a break of trend. I'm just drawing I think my great art teacher would be very happy with me. Then all of a sudden you got break of volume trend and break of trend, and all of a sudden, boom, volume comes in. So very simple. You're going to see this to the up, to the downside as well, many times along the journey. And now the bulls are replying. And now we got to see, okay, this was the bears' response to the last bull move. Now, how do the bulls respond to this move? And this is where we got to sort of track. So, I'll give you guys a very basic tool. I'm going to get into it shortly, and I think it's going to help you guys a lot. But let's quickly jump into what we're looking at with Bitcoin. And this is still my view of it. I'm still looking at Bitcoin. End of the day, Bitcoin will always, if it breaks support, it come test the next support. Whatever was previous support becomes resistance. This was our previous trend support. So for now, I'm looking at Bitcoin make our way there short time frame. Short time frame, we bounced still on the main momentum line, which was good. And now we're on our way up. And it's showing me the resistance line is at the region of 44 to 45,000, same as yesterday. And there's my major resistance over there as well. So that's sort of how I'm still printing Bitcoin for now. After that, I do see a short-term correction. Will it be a lower low? We will see as we get there. But, we got a higher low or lower low coming on the next one. We'll make the decision at that next sort of zone. We would actually love to crack back into that trend. But we'll see as we go. For now, we know the market's looking good, and we're looking at a good week on the market. Same thing over here, jumping over here again, quickly on this, dominance pointing down again, showing weakness, all of a sudden, altcoin explosion, USDT dominance, rejected properly. This is what we wanted to see. We wanted to see the proper rejection. We tested the line, which was great. And now we're getting rejection. And end of the day, the main thing we wanted to see is we just wanted to see the lower highs. That was great. We know if this chart's pointing down, it's very bullish for the market. So let's jump in it, guys, and let's start to have a look at what we're doing. So today, what I'm sort of looking at now is I do have the zones, obviously, about testing that trend, and I got two different views on Bitcoin as well. This is my second one as well, where Bitcoin's sort of in this, what do you call this? Is it like an upwards wedge, or you call it like an upwards channel? It's like a channel, where we've basically come down from this last thing. Now we're starting to range, but we're slowly ranging upwards. And if you track that, we've got similar highs, we have similar lows in the region, and Bitcoin's just slowly trailing up. We're getting big volume spikes when we get to the bottom. You can see how big these volume spikes are here. So people are definitely, big guys are definitely buying within the dips. And then we have another scenario, we got the 200-day moving average, which is at that level zone. That was the last rejection. And this is a scenario that shows us from here, we'll make our way up to the region of 50K. It will finally break that, finally get us the momentum that we need. And that'll be great for us. So this is another scenario on Bitcoin. But what I basically want to jump to now is this market, guys, is, let's jump to the weekly, and let me show you guys that quickly. You could see many times how this market moves in strong waves, right? And when it moves in these waves, we actually want to simplify it in this, especially very high time frame views. Now, I love using the Fibonacci tool for this, and it's going to teach you guys fantastic today, because we just want to see when a strong wave has come. We know now, we don't chase pumps and that. We want to know what's the natural movement of the market, and something that's always worked in the past. As the same emotions have always repeated, just the price has been different in the past, but the same emotions have printed out. And we always have a strong wave, we retrace down, another strong wave, and we sort of retrace. And what I want to see, I take a fib from the top to the bottom here. What's the most common zone that we always go to? It's the 618,786. Now I want to go look at that on Bitcoin now. Now, what this does for me, guys, is it's not telling me right now that Bitcoin break all-time high, the market's going to the moon right now. I just want to know that the bears did take control. They did smash in a lower low for the first time since we've been trending up quite strong. Now, what would the bulls' response be here? And what would be the safe play for me, if I could say that the market could still be bearish? The market could still look at something of here and then to the next leg. Like we're never going to count it out, and we're going to always prep for both. But for now, me understanding the basic view is when the wave comes down, we always have a bull response. We then get to a specific zone where we got lots of interest. We want to know where the short guys trying to hold, where do the whales want to offload, and they use simple tools. Like it's crazy how this tool will start to detect. But if you look at the last time we had this little pullback, where we had the big dump within May, if I take this little tool and I just show you from the top to bottom here, where did we go? And we went literally to the 618. Okay, so it's a very common tool. And what this does for me is it just shows me that I know that at some point the bears are going to run out of steam. We're going to have the bulls reply. So for me, without getting my emotion ahead of me, we all want Bitcoin to go to 100K. I want it to go to 100K. Carl wants it to go to, maybe not, maybe he wants to buy it cheaper. But I definitely want to buy a lot. I want it to go now. My bags are full. But screw what we want now. What does the chart do? And for me, a safe play in this view is we finally came down. We're finally getting higher lows. Trend is reversed. Something has changed. What's a safe play for me to look at where Bitcoin can go next? And I look at the basic tool of taking from top to bottom, from top to bottom, and it's showing me the region of 55 to the 61K zone. I just want to know, I know we want 20K. I don't want 20K right now, guys. It's tough. Jeez, it's tough. Like, stop. There's enough stab wounds for the last 4 months. Like, we gotta breathe. Kyle, please stop putting the 20K comments up there. Yeah. Go. No, 39. Like, this is where we must go now. Yeah. So these are another little tool that I'm looking at now. I want to now start taking this within the alts, and I want you guys to now, we keep zooming in daily and that. We want to go look what has actually happened in the last year. And we start to look at these things and look at, like, if you look at ETH, you look at ETH on the basic form, that from top to bottom, it's come beautifully to the golden zone of the 618. That's a healthy retracement. So you just want to identify what is healthy and what is not healthy. If you look at the previous move from the region of when ETH went from $300 to the $4,000 region, $4,300, you take that 618. It always goes between a 618, 786. And if we've always hit those zones and held those zones, we've always recovered and always had a massive move after that. And if we sort of look now that I'm not looking at those big moves yet on all coins breaking all-time highs, but I just want to see. I feel the bulls are starting to gain control now. ETH is looking strong as hell. Like, it literally turns support, resistance, higher lows. Like, it looks like it's really strong out of that phase. So what's healthy for me from here to the next move at 618 to 786? Now, what does this do for us, guys, is we can see a lot of the indicators are showing that the bulls are taking control for the next month or two. Will we get the all-time high break? We shall see. But I'm prepping on this move right now. I'm prepping on this. I'm prepping for that because it's always done it in the past. Screw the FUD. Screw the news. I don't give a crap. I'm a TA guy, and I like to see simply what has happened before. And it's showing me here the next move in the region of 3.8 to the $4,200 mark. Now, if we go have a look, let me just jump into here. Now, it may go more. We will prep for that as we go. I just want to see, is it worth my time entering the market right now? Am I getting the right signs? Now, we get that on ETH. Now, let's go look at Theta, okay? Now, if you look at Theta at this big move over here, now let me show you here what I mean by that. It's going to teach you something very valuable, guys. When Theta shot off and we take it to the region from top to bottom, do you see how we came slightly lower, but we came straight to 786, the 786 and the 618 zone, golden zone. As an investor, you want to be an investor now. We have the HODL and we have the trading portfolio. Yesterday, I spoke about trades. Immutable X has made us tons of money already. ThorChain's made us money. Like, we're making money on the short-term trades. But when it comes to investment entries and where we're looking investment-wise, you want to know where's a safe play for me to always, to be looking at. And go look at the last time that when Theta shot up here, we look at the 618, 786. Look how it touched that beautifully. After that, we got a response. Now, where did that response go to? It went to the 786, 618 again, to the upward side. But end of the day, I just want to see, are we in golden zone territory for me to loading up on high time frames? And you can see now, because Theta on the weekly finally breaking that. Like, for me, it's just one of my most bullish plays. I'm very happy with this. It's looking very strong, looking really good. But for me, it's a basic tool right now. Now, I want to go through these, and I want to show you here quickly. If we look at TFUEL, there's the strong move down. Just a simple move to the upward side. I'm looking at 29 to 32 cents. Now, I'm not predicting the future. I'm not saying we're breaking all-time highs, but I am looking at a simple tool that's showing me a 94% within TFUEL. And if I'm in Theta, I'm a percentage in TFUEL. They run together. We look at MATIC. Now, let me show you this tool again. Let's take this from the bottom to the top. Where did we hit? 786, 618. Healthy retracement. As an investor, I'm interested. I'm dollar costing in these zones. Where can I go next? Now I take from the top to the bottom. So remember, if you have a strong coin going upwards and you want to see where that coin can retrace to, you take your fib tool, this one over here, you take it, and you take it from the bottom of that wave to the top. And then it will give you the lines down. And the ones that you're looking for is 618, 786. So 0618, 0786. And that is a healthy retracement. Then, once you've gotten your entries, you then want to see where can the token go from here. That's when you take your fib from the top to the bottom. Now, we have different waves. Now, if I want to see this thing very high time frame, and I'm a long-term swing investor, I don't have time to look at the market, I will take this whole wave from top to bottom. I want to see over the next 6 months where this token can go. and you can see where the 618786 is showing me. If I'm shorter time frame, I'm only looking for 1 month, or I'm looking for 3 months, then I can go take the shorter wave, where I take from top to bottom. So remember, if I want to see where the token is going to next, I'll take the from the top to the bottom, 618786. Same with much higher time frames. So you can do this on any time frames that you're sort of looking at. And it's showing us break of trend now. We have come to golden zone, and now we're looking at the next move up. And now I can determine, okay, let me go look at shorter time frame views, not prepping that the whole market's going to explode. Let me not get ahead of myself. This is my first zone of interest. I look at that from where we are now, it's 100% away. I go look at the next target, I'm like, wow, you know what I mean? This could be crazy entries. So for me, as investment-wise and a short time frame-wise, it's looking great for me. You just want confirmations of where you're buying right now, ignoring all of the news. We can look at MATIC now. Where did MATIC come through in that zone? So if we have a look here, let me actually measure it up and show you guys from bottom to top. There we go, 786,618. Now we look at where can MATIC go from here. It's showing me 2.3 to the $2.6 zone. So what did I want to do? I took this previous wave. Let me actually get it correctly here for you. From bottom to top. Do you see there what I'm meaning? 618786. So when it was shooting up, you will get a reversal candle. You'll see that long reversal candle. It's called a sort of engulfing, where we start to lose momentum. Okay, cool. It's lost momentum now. I didn't chase the pump. Where can I buy this token? Take from bottom to top, find your golden ratio. Boom, there it is. When it gets there as an investor, you are interested. Now you're in. Now you've bought. Okay, so where can I go to next? Now I take from top to bottom, where's my zone? So guys, it's actually quite shocking how it actually respects this. If I take this from this previous wave here, remember from top to bottom, look how price went exactly there. Like it literally went exactly there. Go take this, go use this on any tokens that you guys are in. From top to bottom, boom, there it went. Yes, it went after that. We will get there. The main thing is we want to know where are the zones. If you don't have some sort of TPs or some sort of structure or some sort of that, you're never going to take profits, or you're never going to have these sort of things. So, you know, for me, I look at this and I'm like, wow, that's super accurate. What happened after that? Even if you offloaded in there, like look where it is now. And now we're at golden ratio again. Guys, I just want to remind you, this is 1 week charts, very high time frame charts. And now we look, okay, so I've bought it gold 618. Look how beautiful we're getting a reaction now. You know, look how that volume has tapered down. Volume hasn't even come in yet. And that comes when we start to break trend lines. And you can see here very much the next major trend over here is there. So I know when I can start expecting volume. But end of the day, I know when the big guys are buying, because every time you do the 618786, it's always been the big guys that have been buying and being interested at those zones. It's actually quite crazy. Now I want to see, okay, where are my next zones to upward side without looking at crazy numbers after that? There it shows me. So if I look there now, is MATIC a good trade now? Firstly, it's on gold 618, but I look at where we're at now to the next, just as a normal healthy retracement, 2.3, 2.6, 82% within my top range. Now, let's go look at VET. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. If I take my full wave from the bottom to top, just go do it. I'm going to show you guys. Just go do it on your own as well. Take it from the bottom to the top and go look where it bounced. Just go look. You know what I mean? And then I want you to take from this wave here to the top and go look where we bounced previously. Just go do it. It's a simple tool for you. Now I want to see, okay, we're on golden zone now. We're on support right now. 1 week is looking absolutely crazy bullish in that way. And now I want to see, okay, from here, I've bought 618, where can we go to next? So lower time frame, I can take this short wave here from top to bottom. Where's it showing me? It's showing me here, showing me 13 cents and 15 cents. Okay, cool, that's 100% away. Okay, cool. But now let me go look at higher time frame now. If I want to hold this thing for the next 6 months, from top to bottom, it's showing me 19 and 22 cents. Oh, wow, 200% gains, 300% gains. Okay, cool. Do you see what it sort of does in that sort of way? So we look at that. VET, if you got VET, you got VTHO too. You know, go look at it. Go do it, guys. Go measure from top to bottom. Go look where we bounced. Like, go look where we bounced in this region over here too. And now it's the same thing. I'm not looking too far ahead. I don't need to look at this big one just yet. I want to look at where can VTH go from here, top to bottom. There's 618. Go use it, guys. It's crazy. And you can see this one over here. You're looking at 200% away VTHO. Now, all that I want you guys to do with this is to take this information on whatever tokens it is, just make sure that you take your tokens and you've split them into high risk, medium risk, and safe hodl. Just so that you know your percentages are right. Doesn't matter what, I know you guys are degens and you get your own crazy coins and crazy amounts of tokens and stuff. That's fine. Categorize them and just make sure you're buying them at the right point of view. Now let's go look at RUNE, okay? Now I want you guys to do a little example again here. If you go take this wave from the top to the bottom, where did we go? We went to 618786. So that would have told you to take profits. Then what happened? Okay, we came all the way back down. If you go take this big wave from 0 to top, where do you think we bounced? Just go look, okay? Then what happened was we bounced over there, we shot up, and then we got a big reversal candle, time to come its way down now. Now it came to way down, it came straight back to the 618 again. There's my load up zone. And then from here, it's like, okay, now I've bought 618, I've bought the golden zone. Where can we go to next? And if you take from top to bottom, there's the zone. Where did ThorChain go to? There's the wick right there, 618786. And now if you go take this little wave here, and you take from top to bottom, it will give you the next zone again. Beautiful tool, guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tool. And on 1 week, it's very, very interesting. Now, Immutable X, we got great entries last week, like yesterday, which is looking good. We broke trend, is looking strong. From here, we're getting already a weekly engulfing candle. We haven't even had volume come in just yet. So I'm just taking, before looking at bigger views, from top to bottom, I'm looking at $3.1 to $3.6. Great. It gives me a great understanding of where I'm looking at next without getting ahead of myself, without turning ultra bullish. This is just a simple retracement from the last wave. So this means I'm actually still bearish by putting these views for now, which is actually quite crazy. I'm just looking at a healthy retracement of what the market naturally does. And you can see the next zones there. Let's go through the next ones. RSR, I gave it through yesterday. We go look at RSR. I want to show you guys where the next move is. Oh, I just moved that. Let's use my magnet, bro. Remember, guys, you got a little magnet tool there. If you don't want your stuff to move and stuff, just click that magnet and it won't move. See if you click here. You got this little magnet. Lock it, then it won't move. I just want to see short time frame from this move to here. We bought yesterday. We got fantastic buys. Where am I looking at from here to here? Shows me there 4 cents, 4.8 cents. You know, that's showing me a 2x from here. Short time frame. If I want to look at the larger time frame skills, remember, I'm looking at just the retracement, not crazy bullish news. From here to the bottom, you can see the next zones that it gives at. Nice little tools for you guys. I'm just showing you guys how oversold the market is. Look at Fantom. Do me a favor. Take from bottom to top and go look where we bounced. Look where we bounced that time. Look where we bounced again. Just go look. And now I want to see, okay, now I'm buying. It's looking good. I do have a wedge forming, which is great. From here, where can I expect us to go? 2.5, 2.87. There's my zones over there. Simple retracement. Look at Ultra. Same thing. Guys, go look at it. Take this wave from top to bottom. Go look where we bounced. Go measure it. Exactly the same thing. Now I've bought 618. From here to bottom, where can I expect to next? 1.82 thing. So I'm not changing my views of this market can go break all-time highs yet. It can. But for now, it's showing me that a bull leg is coming. And I look at the USDT dominance charts again, and it just shows me again, like the next few weeks, like, guys, you know, Rand's doing a powerful show today on showing you that there might be 2 years left, 3 years left in crypto that you can make a ton of money. And after that, like, it becomes stable. Like, you know, the charts are backing that too. And this is not me like sitting here and telling you what I want to happen. I'm just showing you what has happened and what the charts have always done. So you look at Ultra, showing me those regions there, showing me another 7 to 80%. Now Luna, it's actually crazy. Even if you take this last wave here and you go look where we bounced, it's insane. But Luna now, I want to show you guys and teach you guys the next little tool now as well, is when the market turns ultra bullish, right? And I showed you guys now this little tool of the fib, okay? Now you want to see, okay, now what happens when a coin gets to all-time high? Because, you know, when we got previous data, it's easy for us support resistance where it can go to next. But what happens if this coin breaks everything and there's price discovery? Now this is where you'll use your fib in the same way of where you take it from top of that last wave to the bottom. So from top to bottom, you got the 618s. That's the safe play. So I'm actually giving you guys bearish views today on the high time frame view before we turn ultra bullish. But now we're in a bull raging market. And you always want to see, okay, so where can we shoot through? If we break all-time high, where can we go through next? I want you to go in your settings and you'll see that you'll have a 1618 and a 2618. And you'll see how it basically, it gives you from top to bottom, it gives you these next 618s. Now, this is a tool that you use when a coin's in price discovery on where it can go next. Now, if you have a look at where we're looking at, this is where I got the 140 zone for Luna as the next target. And the next one at $200 sort of zone. And remember, you can look at something like this, where Luna can go from here. If you check there, 618, you can go have a look yourself. But next leg up, this thing shoots up. It's going to teach you now, whoa, okay, I can't chase these pumps because we're getting to 618 and we're getting to 2618. So what would I wait for? I'll wait for this to start retracing. And when I finally get that reversal, RSI's high, reversal candles, I take my tool from bottom to top, 618, 786, then I want to be buying. And you can see how good this will be for you over time by using the consistent strategy. So Luna, I'm looking at $140. I don't know if I'm buying tons now. I feel like it's at that point, but I won't be selling. I know a lot of guys are in Luna now, and that's great. For me, DOT is an absolute, like, I just can't, like, you know what I mean? This thing is, it's very cheap. It's very, very, very cheap. You take straight from the bottom to top, go look, we're at golden ratio. From here, I just want to see where can DOT move, install the bearish view, and the bearish view I'm used to means something like this. You know, that's the possibility, but my 618, 786 is showing me $39 to the $46 range for DOT, where we're at right now. You know, you just want to sort of have conviction, and guys, go use these tools on any coins you are on, because you need to have conviction about your tokens that you are in now. Should I stay in this token? Should I not? Go look. Is it in golden zone right now? Okay, cool, it's worth holding. Okay, it's not. The golden zone is still like 40% down. You know, go move it to a token that's in golden zone. You know what I mean? It's the safer play of doing things and the way better way of doing things as well. So we look at Chainlink as well. You know, you sort of want to look at the view of where's Chainlink at this point. Go look at that. You know, 618, 786, slightly low. Look how we got a reaction. There's it there in the zone again. Chainlink for me is cheap. I just want to see, without looking at the big wave, I just want to see, okay, where can I go to next? From this top to the bottom, bearish view of it, it's showing me $29 to $32 as my next zone. So for me, it's at $14 now. Okay, cool. I'll make a decision there, but at least I'm holding it at the right spot. Because people want to know, should I still hold this token? Should I not? This is telling you to still hold the token. And when it gets to a zone, then you can start to think. Only offloading pumps, only offloading things, like don't make the same similar mistakes all the time. We look at Solana. Yeah, go look at Solana in that sort of view as, guys, let me just delete it, Joe. Let me just show you. Bottom, top, where did Solana bounce? Simple tool. Where do I want it to go next? Top, bottom, there we go. 170, 220. You know, great tool. Let's go look at AVAX again. Same thing. AVAX, I'm looking at $110 to $125. It's on support right now. It bounced on 618, which was great. Look at Cardano. Same thing. There's the Cardano ratio over there. Where can I go to next? 2.1, 2.5. So this is a very bullish view on high time frame, or no, I'll say short time frame. High time frame, it's bearish, but short time frame, it's very bullish. And I'm just reminding you guys on where we're at. We've got an inverse head and shoulders playing on Cardano at the moment. We go look at Tezos. You know, it's crazy how it traced all the way back down. Where am I looking at next? $6, $7 region on Tezos. We look at Arweave. If you do use another, if you use Binance, one of them, you'll get more data before, but you'll see how we stocked up on 618 and 786. Where am I moving from here? Is not when to buy, but when to sell. Exactly. So offload at 618, 786 and do that every time for the next 5 years. And then buy back at 786. Do that consistently for the next 3 years. You're gonna make a ton of money. Doesn't matter. You don't have to buy the exact top, guys. You just want to buy where the thing goes next. Like, you know, it's a very simple way of doing it. And if it's not in the golden zone, you don't buy it. You got to wait. That's the hard part. Super as well. We look at the next zones to the upward side, 1.5, 1.8. You know, so I'm not looking at crazy numbers to the upward side. You know, look at Atom, 36, 40. So use this tool, guys. You can go through all of them, go look where they bounced, how they work. If you take this wave from bottom to top and you go look at where we bounce, 618, 786. We've now broken trend. RSI is reset. The weekly is sitting in the middle, but the monthly is right at the bottom on the RSI. So that's always great. Where is Kusama? Where can I look at the next target? 360, 420. So it's crazy how all the tools are showing us, a great pump within the market. It's showing us the market's strong. It's showing us the altcoins are strong. XRP lovers. Who's an XRP lover? Give me a 1 in the chat if you're XRP lover. I think your time might come. Not right now. I think maybe in a month or two. But when it finally breaks this long move here, I want to see, okay, I know it pumps quickly, XRP. So when it breaks this trend and we're finally out of this damn thing, I'm looking at a 1.4, 1.6. Can happen quickly. Let's see how that basically goes. Moon River, you guys wanted to ask where to go. Take top to bottom. You'll see where it's at. Moon River is making its first higher low, which is great for me. So I'm done buying Moon River now, but I'm definitely not selling. I think it's at a great zone. Go look at where we bounce on Loop Ring. Where can we go to next? So guys, use this. I got tons of tokens here. I think Tornado Cash is one that if it closes outside this week of $50, it's breaking a strong wedge. So I think Tornado Cash is going to have a nice strong move to the next leg upwards. So keep an eye on that as well. We've got Arweave breaking wedge now, 618. We can sort of see a lot on where these tokens are looking at, guys. There's just so many. Go look at ZOL. Where did ZOL go to the other day? 786, 619. Where did it come back to? 618. It's crazy. Like, you get out of these zones. Look at Axie. There's a whole wave up here. You know what I mean? Look at Axie now, where it came down to, straight to 618. Look at Coty, 618. And then we got this one. Doggy Dog, Doji Doge. I think Elon's up to something again. Look at this break of long-term trend. Finally higher low on the weekly. And I'm like, okay, let me just take the small wave. I'm not going to get too crazy with these stupid dog coins. If I just take from top to bottom here, it's showing me 25 to 29 cents. And if I take the really big one, I'm a proper degen, it's showing me 40 to the 60 cents sort of mark on that as well. So guys, I wanted to teach you that today. Tomorrow I'll be getting back to all of our stop losses and everything we're looking at right now. Market's looking good. We are in strong at the moment. I won't chase too many pumps right now. I think we've been buying tons, in the last few days. And the market's showing great strength now. You see, altcoins are waking up. Market's looking good. Let's see. Bitcoin 44 is my next target, and I got support in the region of 39,500 is my sort of support at the moment. Stop losses under the previous lows on dailies, and now we're sitting back and relaxing. And the new buyers and that will be coming, or TP zones will be coming in the next few days as well. So guys, remember, views are low. You're at the right damn time. Go celebrate. Put all your orders in. Remember, my most valuable tool that I can ever offer you guys, CoinPanel, CoinPanel, CoinPanel. There's it there. My entries, my stop loss. You don't have time. You don't have time to go through all of this stuff. It's confusing. Here's a tool for you. It's all of my trades, all my investment trades, all of my daily trades as well. And it's going to help you guys a lot within the future. So from me, guys, have a fantastic day. I love you lots, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Much love, Banter fam. Oh.